Welcome to ACE Physics. Today we will learn about the vertical circular motion, which is the part of rotational dynamics. So let us start. First of all, what is the vertical circular motion? If any body is revolving in vertical circle, then that motion may be called as vertical circular motion. As of now, I will discuss about some very important observations in this vertical circular motion. So let us try to understand practically with an example which I will give you. Suppose we have this body which is attached with any string and we are start to move it like this way, then it will perform VCM, vertical circular motion. This kind of motion of any body is called vertical circular motion, and if that is going to produce the circle like this, then this is the horizontal circular motion. So what is the difference between horizontal circular motion and vertical circular motion? I think so that is so clear, and we will derive the expression for velocity at different points in vertical circular motion, like what will be velocity at the lowest position, what will be velocity of the particle at topmost position, and what will be velocity at midway position. So for those all the things we will derive an expression, and what will be energy of this body at any position while it is performing vertical circular motion, and tension in the string at different positions. So this we have to do in this lecture. इस lecture में हम लोग ये सारी चीजें पढ़ेंगे. So first of all, हम लोग कुछ पॉइंट्स जो हमें डिस्कस करने हैं, जस्ट वी कैन थिंक अबाउट इट, कि जब कोई बॉडी वर्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन परफॉर्म कर रहा है तो उसके टॉप मोस्ट पोजीशन पे, अच्छा अगर बॉडी ऐसे सस्पेंडेड है तो बॉडी का वेट किधर एक्ट होगा? द वेट ऑफ द बॉडी विल एक्ट टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर ऑफ अर्थ, दैट सिंपली वी से डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. So weight of body will act in downward direction. I think so that is so clear. Now next part, always अगर बॉडी का पोजीशन यहाँ है तो भी वेट किधर एक्ट होगा? डाउनवर्ड. अगर बॉडी का पोजीशन यहाँ है तो भी वेट किधर एक्ट होगा? डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में. नाउ हमें एक कंडीशन पढ़ना है कि when body just complete VCM, this word is very very important. When body just complete VCM, मतलब हम बॉडी को एनर्जी प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, सो इट्स वेलोसिटी इंक्रीजेस एंड एक सर्टेन एनर्जी पे आने के बाद इट जस्ट कंप्लीटेड VCM. तो दिस ऑब्जर्वेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. व्हेन बॉडी जस्ट कंप्लीट VCM, तो हमारा ऑब्जर्वेशन क्या है? जब यहाँ पे पहुंचा है बॉडी तो स्ट्रिंग इज स्लैक कंडीशन, मतलब लूज है, तो टेंशन इन द स्ट्रिंग विल बी जीरो. इस पोजीशन में टेंशन इन द स्ट्रिंग इज नॉट जीरो, बट इन दिस पोजीशन टेंशन इन द स्ट्रिंग इज जीरो. एंड अगेन आई वांट टू कंफर्म इट वंस अगेन, आई विल रिपीट इट कि when it is the condition when body just complete VCM, मतलब ये अभी वर्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन परफॉर्म करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, अभी एनर्जी कम है, एंड एज वी आर इंक्रीजिंग एनर्जी एट अ सर्टेन एनर्जी जस्ट कंप्लीट VCM, जस्ट कंप्लीट. बाय दैट टाइम अभी भी नहीं हुआ, तो इट अभी भी नहीं हुआ, इट जस्ट कंप्लीट VCM. बाय दैट टाइम टेंशन एट टॉप मोस्ट पोजीशन इज जीरो. तो मैं इसको एक कंक्लूजन दे रहा हूं कि व्हेन अ बॉडी जस्ट कंप्लीट VCM, देन टेंशन एट टॉप मोस्ट पोजीशन, इस पोजीशन पे टेंशन क्या है स्ट्रिंग में? जीरो है. एंड वेट ऑफ द बॉडी इज ऑलवेज एक्टिंग इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. तो ये दो पॉइंट अगर हमें पता रहेगा तो इस डेरिवेशन को हम लोग इजिली समझ सकते हैं और कर सकते हैं. सो नाउ We will discuss about the different points. So we are going to mention over here. हमें पढ़ना क्या है? Vertical circular motion VCM. When body just complete VCM, वही दोनों ऑब्जर्वेशन मैंने एज अ पॉइंट लिखा हुआ है. When body just complete VCM, VCM stands for vertical circular motion. Then tension at topmost position. Topmost position is position A. Tension at topmost position is 0. And during VCM, tension in string always will be towards the center. अच्छा, ये भी पॉइंट मैं फिर से क्लियर कर दूं कि बॉडी का पोजीशन कहीं भी होने दो, लेकिन जो टेंशन का डायरेक्शन है वो होता है हमेशा टुवर्ड्स द रिजिड सपोर्ट, जहां से ये बॉडी अटैच है. तो अगर इस पोजीशन पे है बॉडी तो टेंशन का डायरेक्शन क्या है? अपवर्ड. दैट इज द टुवर्ड्स द अटैच पॉइंट एट विच इट इज अटैच. अगर बॉडी का ये पोजीशन है तो टेंशन का डायरेक्शन किधर है? टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर, दिस, जहां से ये अटैच है. मतलब वर्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन अगर बॉडी परफॉर्म कर रहा है तो हमेशा जो सेंटर होगा, सेंटर की तरफ उसका टेंशन होगा. अगर इस पोजीशन पे है तो टेंशन इन स्ट्रिंग क्या होगा? टुवर्ड्स द सेंटर. सो ऑलवेज tension in the string will be towards the center of circular path which is performed by the body during vertical circular motion. So that's conclusion I have mentioned over here. During VCM, during vertical circular motion, tension in string always will be towards the center. और एक पॉइंट और बताया हमने कि weight of the body always will act towards the center of earth, that is simply downward direction. मैं सिंपल वे अगर बताऊं कि बॉडी जो है यहाँ पे है तो इसका वेट विल बी mg towards the center. मतलब यहाँ पे डाउनवर्ड होगा. अगर बॉडी का पोजीशन यहाँ है तो वेट किधर होगा? वेट विल बी mg इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. अगर बॉडी यहाँ पे है तो इसका वेट विल बी mg. सो वी कैन राइट अबाउट दिस डायग्राम. ये डायग्राम वही है कि दिस इज टॉप मोस्ट पोजिशन ए, दिस इज लोवेस्ट पोजिशन बी. इफ एनी बॉडी इज परफॉर्मिंग VCM वर्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन तो ये उसका लोवेस्ट पोजिशन है, ये टॉप मोस्ट पोजिशन है, दिस इज मिडवे पोजिशन. तो आई एम गोइंग टू मेंशन कंसीडर अ बॉडी ऑफ मास m. थोड़ा हम लोग डायग्राम के बारे में लिख लेते हैं. कंसीडर अ बॉडी ऑफ mass m is performing VCM vertical circular motion. Let V1, V2 and V3 be their velocities at topmost position A, lowest position B, and midway position C. One more thing we have to mention about the tensions. Let T1, T2 and T3 be the tension in string at position A, B and C respectively. Already I have mentioned what is position A. Position A is the topmost position, position B is the lowest position and C is the midway position. So it is the description about the diagram. Now we have to calculate the velocities at topmost position lowest position and midway position, that is V1, V2 and V3 respectively. So first of all, we can say what will be equation of the body, equation if the body is at the topmost position A. So first of all, if the body is at topmost position A, then tension is towards downward, that is T1, and T2 will be always, it is towards the center. In this case I said downward, but it is always towards the center. Tension in the string always will be towards the center of circular path. So T1 is the tension when the body is at topmost position A. T2 is the tension when the body is at lowest position B, and T3 is the tension when the body is at midway position C. So now we can represent over here what will be weight. In this case, weight of the body will be mg if it is at topmost position A, and mg will be in downward over here if the body is at lowest position B, and mg will be here when the body is at midway position C. So what will be condition, as we can say? In this case, these two components T1 and mg both are acting in downward direction. So sum of these two will be provided by the centripetal force because the body is performing circular motion. So necessary centripetal force to keep its circular motion is provided by the sum of the components of tension and weight. So at topmost position A, and it is the condition we have to remember, it is the condition when the body just complete VCM. So we have to keep in mind. So in this case we will get what I said, T1 and mg both are acting in downward direction. So this component, sum of these two components will be balanced by, will be provided by, not balanced by, it will be provided by necessary centripetal force. And at this position, what will be centripetal force? mv1 square by r, because r is the radius of the circular path. So we can say what will be equation? Equation will be T1 plus mg, that will be equals to mv1 square by r. This is one of the equation what we get. Next, about position B, when the particle is at lowest position B, we are observing direction of tension T2 is this one, towards the center, and weight is opposite to that component, opposite to tension. So these two we can't add as we were did in case of at position A. Now what we will write, either we will write T2 minus mg is equals to mv2 square by r, or we will write mg minus T2 as equals to mv2 square by r. So what we have to write from these two equations? For that we can decide what we know. If weight is greater than tension, then string will break. If mg is greater than tension T2, then string will be break. So if its string will be break, then there will be no vertical circular motion. So if body is performing vertical circular motion, then we can say tension is greater than weight. So tension is greater than weight, so resultant will be T2 minus mg is equals to mv2 square by r. This is the second equation, I will say. This is the second equation. We can't write it as mg minus T2, because if weight is greater, then tension, then string will break, and we know string is not going to be break, it is just performing vertical circular motion. So we will number these two equation as 1, this is 1 and this is as equation 2. Now we have to calculate the velocity at topmost position. Now at topmost position we have this equation, but we are talking when body just complete VCM, vertical circular motion. Now when body just complete VCM, I have already mentioned, when body just complete VCM, tension at topmost position always will be 0, then T1 is 0, T1 will be 0. So we can write about it, when body just complete VCM, when body just complete VCM, vertical circular motion, then T1 is 0. Tension at topmost position is always 0 because string get slack, as practically I was shown in beginning. So T1 will be 0. As T1 is 0, so therefore equation 1 becomes this equation. What will be this equation? We can say therefore equation 1 becomes, what will be equation 1? It will be, instead of T1 we will write 0. So 0 plus mg is equals to mv1 square by r. Now we can write it as mg is equals to mv1 square by r. Now mm get cancelled, so we are getting v1 square is equals to rg. So v1 will be root of rg. So this is the minimum velocity, or we can say this is the velocity at the topmost position when body just complete VCM, vertical circular motion. This I will take it as equation number 3 and this is equation number 4, say. Now next part is the velocity at lowest position, that is V2. What will be velocity at lowest position? This is to be calculated. Now since the body is performing VCM, so when body reaches to point A, then its maximum height will be twice of the radius, which will be equals to diameter. So we have to write h will be 2r in this case. Height of the body will be always measured from the lowest position. So in this case h will be 2r. And when body is at point C, then what will be height? It will be h is equals to r. Now for calculation of V2 velocity about lowest position, what we have to do? We have to apply the law of conservation of energy. So total energy at, as we can apply, total energy at A is equals to total energy at B. So I will write according to, because we know V1 now, V1 is root of Rg, and if we know V1, so by applying the law of conservation of energy, we can find out V2. So we can write according to law of conservation of energy, according to law of conservation of energy. What is the law of conservation of energy? Total energy at position A will be equals to total energy at position B. So we can write total energy at A, at B, at position B is equals to total energy at A. What is the total energy at B? Total energy at B is kinetic energy at B. Total energy is the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. So total energy at B will be kinetic energy at B. It will be kinetic energy at position B plus potential energy at position B is equals to, what about the total energy at A? That will be equals to kinetic energy at A plus potential energy at A. Now kinetic energy at B, what is the formula for kinetic energy? We know it is half mv square, so it will be half mv2 square. Why we are writing v2 square? Because velocity at position B is v2 and plus mg into 0, because potential energy is mgh, but at lowest position, as I was mentioned, always height will be measured from lowest position. So from B, what will be height of the point at B from B? So of course it will be 0. So height is 0. Here we are writing 0. It is equals to kinetic energy at A kinetic energy. What is the velocity over here? It is v1, so it will be half m v1 square plus potential energy will be mgh. Now at A, what will be height? Height will be always measured from lowest position, so h will be equals to diameter, that is twice of the radius. So instead of height we will write 2r. I think so till here there is no doubt. Okay, so further we can say it will be half mv2 square is equals to half m v1 square. What is v1 square now? v1 square is known to us. It is rg. So v1 square is rg plus 2mgr. Now it will be, what this term will be? Half m v2 square is equals to, this is mgr, as well take out mgr common, half plus 2, that will be 2 and half plus 2, that will be 5 by 2. So directly we can write this part as 5 by 2 mgr. So this will be 5 by 2 mgr. Now m and m get cancelled. We are getting 2 and 2 also get cancelled. So we are getting v2 square is equals to 5 rg. So v2 will be root of 5 rg. This is the expression for the velocity at lowest position B. Now same way we can find out what will be velocity at midway position C. About midway position C, same way we can apply the law of conservation of energy. अभी हमने क्या किया था, यहाँ V2 फाइंड आउट करने के लिए टोटल एनर्जी एट A इज इक्वल्स टू टोटल एनर्जी एट B. अभी यहाँ पे चाहिए तो वी कैन से total energy at C is equals to either total energy at A or total energy at B. तो हमारे पास दोनों ऑप्शंस है. We can write total energy at C is equals to total energy at A, ये भी लिख सकते हैं, या फिर total energy at C is equals to total energy at B. तो what is preferable for us? हमारे लिए ज़्यादा preferable क्या होगा? अगर हम लोग लिखते हैं total energy at C इज इक्वल्स टू टोटल एनर्जी एट बी, तो बी में हमारा हाइट 0 हो जाएगा, तो इस केस में पोटेंशियल एनर्जी 0 हो जाएगा, तो टर्म सिर्फ एक ही रहेगा. इसके लिए हमारे लिए ये भी प्रेफरेबल है कि हम लोग क्या कर लें, टोटल एनर्जी एट सी इज इक्वल्स टू टोटल एनर्जी एट बी. सो वी कैन डू वन मोर थिंग. Velocity at midway position, point C we have to calculate at this one, and it is V3. So again we will say according to law of conservation of energy, total energy at C is equals to total energy at B. So we can write again according to law of conservation of energy, according to law of conservation of energy, what we can say, total energy at C is equals to total energy at B. This is much more easier for us. Now total energy is the sum of, again, sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. So kinetic energy at C plus potential energy at C is equals to kinetic energy at B plus potential energy at B. Now kinetic energy at C, kinetic energy का फार्मूला हाफ एम वी स्क्वायर होता है, बट at C velocity is v3, so it will be v3 square plus potential energy is mg into h, because h instead of h we will write r. why r? because about point C, जब बॉडी C पे है तो इसका हाइट ही इसका रेडियस है, तो h is equals to r, this height h is equals to r. Now it is equals to kinetic energy at B is half m v2 square, because at B velocity is v2 and already we have calculated v2 square. v2 square is 5rg, so we have to keep in mind, plus potential energy at B will be mg into 0. Why 0? Because at B height will be 0, because every time height we are going to be measure from lowest position, that is B. तो B से B का हाइट कितना हो गया? 0 हो गया, इसलिए ये टर्म हमारा entirely 0 हो जाएगा. So we can substitute the values now. So we'll get half m v3 square, because v3 हमें कैलकुलेट करना है, प्लस mgr, ये वाला टर्म mgr, that is equals to half m v2 square is 5rg. v2 square is, we have studied, v2 square is 5rg, यहाँ पे कैलकुलेट किया हुआ है हमने. v2 square is 5rg plus 0, so no need to write 0. ultimately हमें v3 चाहिए, तो half m v3 square क्या मिलेगा? it will be 5/2 mgr minus mgr. what we did, ये 5/2 mgr हो गया और इसको इधर लेके गए तो माइनस हो गया, माइनस mgr. now 5/2 mgr is common, as we'll take mgr common, so it will get 5/2 minus 1, but 5/2 minus 1 is 3/2, so we'll get 3/2 mgr. so directly I will write 3/2 mgr. so we'll get half m v3 square is equals to 3/2 mgr. now some terms will get cancelled, half m get cancelled, so we are getting v3 square is equals to 3rg, so v3 will be root of 3rg. this is the calculation part. okay, so we get velocity at midway position C, it is root of 3rg. okay, so we get velocity at lowest position, v1 was 0, v1 was root of rg, and v2 we get it is root of 5rg, and v3 we get it is root of 3rg. and again I will say these all the velocities will change if the body is performing vertical circular motion and condition is not there कि when it just complete VCM. ये हमने जो तीनों निकाला V1, V2, V3, these all are the derivations for specifically when body just complete VCM. अच्छा, अगर बॉडी VCM कंप्लीट नहीं कर रहा है, वो किसी भी वेलोसिटी से घूम रहा है, तो वो केस में अगर हमें टेंशन इन द स्ट्रिंग इज गिवन, मास इज गिवन, radius is given, so we can calculate V1 and V2, right? From these two equations हम directly इस equation से अगर हमें T1 T2 और mg दिया हुआ है तो velocities at top most position and lowest position we can calculate by using these formulas. Okay, now lowest position we get, midway position we get. Now next part is the total energy of a body performing VCM, vertical circular motion. तो total energy के लिए हम लोग क्या करें? Total energy at any position, I will say total energy at position A will be sum of kinetic energy at A plus potential energy at A. So and same way total energy at position B will be sum of kinetic energy at B and potential energy at B. So we'll discuss about position A. So total energy at topmost position A यहाँ का, तो we can say since total energy at A is equals to kinetic energy at A plus potential energy at A. Now kinetic energy at A is half mv1 square plus mg into height is about A we are talking, तो यहाँ पे velocity v1 है और height कितना है, it is h is equals to 2r. तो instead of h we will write 2r, right? So we'll get further, आगे हमें क्या मिलेगा, यहाँ v1 का वैल्यू हम डाल दें, so half m v1 square already we have calculated, it is rg plus 2 mgr, so it will be directly 5 by 2 mgr. So we are getting total energy at position A is 5 by 2 mgr. This term we get. Now next we have to find out what will be total energy at position B. It will be kinetic energy at B plus potential energy at B. So we can write total energy at B is equals to kinetic energy at B plus potential energy at B. Now kinetic energy at B क्या है हमारा, kinetic energy is half mv2 square because velocity is v2 plus potential energy is mgh, so mg into h, again height at B is 0, so we'll write 0. So it will be half m, what is v2 square, already we know v2 square that we have calculated, it is phi rg. So here it will be phi rg, and of course this term is 0. So again we are getting total energy at B is equals to 5 by 2 mgr. This is the total energy at B. So what we can conclude from here, कि total energy at A was 5 by 2 mgr, and here total energy is also 5 by 2 mgr. So we can say total energy at A is equals to total energy at position B. Now same way we can calculate total energy at point C. So total energy at point C will be equals to kinetic energy at point C plus potential energy at point C. Kinetic energy, what is the formula, half mv3 square, because at position C velocity is v3, right? So half mv3 square plus potential energy is mg, h is r now, as we know height is equals to radius, so we will get it as half m v3 is root of v3 square, we can say directly v3 square is 3rg. So this value v3 square we will substitute over here, it is 3rg plus mgr. Again what will be the value, Okay, sorry, this mgr entirely is common, so we'll get 3 by 2 plus 1, that will be 5 by 2 mgr. So directly I will write 5 by 2 mgr. So this will be 5 by 2 mgr. It is the total energy at position C. So from this relation, what we can conclude, that the total energy at A is equals to total energy at B is equals to total energy at position C. So we can say total energy of any body which is performing vertical circular motion is always conserved, and that is equals to 5 by 2 mgr. So total energy of any body during its motion, when it is performing circular VCM, vertical circular motion, then total energy is always conserved, that is equals to 5 by 2 mgr. Now next is to be find out the tension in the string. Tension in the string. While the body is performing VCR, vertical circular motion, then what will be tension in the string? That is T1, T2 and T3. So directly we can find out T1. So condition is here again, when body just complete VCM, then we have mentioned already string gets slack and tension at the topmost position will be 0. Again I will show you this part, when body just complete VCM, yes, so when it was here, then string gets slack means loose, and tension in this string is 0. So when body just complete VCM, then tension T1 is 0, and as T1 is 0, okay, T1 we have mentioned, T1 is 0. Anyway, just T1 is 0 now. We get T1 is 0. Now, suppose we have to find out, of course, at lowest position tension is not 0. At lowest position tension is not 0. T2 is not 0. Then how we will find out T2? So for that, just we will move ahead and we will get two equations here. This equation and this equation. So T2 is to be calculated and T1 suppose we know. So we can subtract this equation from this. No, this equation from this. So subtracting equation 1 from 2. So now subtracting equation 1 from 2. Subtracting equation 1 from 2. I have written already over here these two equations. So LHS we will subtract from LHS and RHS we will subtract from RHS. So what we will get, T2 minus mg minus T1 plus mg is equals to, LHS I have subtracted this minus this. Now this minus this we will do, we'll get mv2 square by r minus mv1 square by r. Now this, as you will open the bracket, so this term will be minus, this also will be minus mg will be 2mg, minus 2mg. Okay, just we can write it. So we can write it T2 minus T1 minus 2mg is equals to m by r is common, we will get v2 square minus v1 square. Okay, this I will take it as one more equation, that is equation C. Say already I think so we have taken ABC, so we'll take it as D, equation D. Say now we will use it later on, we will use it because we require v2 square minus v1 square. As we can think, v2 and v1 is here, so as we'll say kinetic energy at this one is half mv2 square, minus kinetic energy at this one will be half mv1 square. So as we'll take half m common, so we'll get v2 square minus v1 square. This term is here. So we can say total energy at B is equals to total energy at A. For finding, why we are doing this one? For finding V2 square minus V1 square. So we can say, according to law of conservation of energy, according to law of conservation of energy. What is the law of conservation of energy? We can say total energy at B is equals to total energy at A. But total energy is half, no, just one more step I will write. Kinetic energy at B plus potential energy at B is equals to kinetic energy at A plus potential energy at A. Now substitute the values. Kinetic energy at B is half mv2 square, because at position B its velocity is v2. So half mv2 square plus potential energy is mg into height is 0, because B to B its height is 0. Kinetic energy at A is half mv1 square plus potential energy at A will be mg into what will be height of A from B. It is 2r. H is equals to 2r. So write 2r. Now we'll get half mv2 square. Half mv2 square will be half mv1 square plus 2mgr. Now transfer this term to this side. We will get half mv2 square minus half mv1 square is equals to 2mgr. Now half m is common, we'll get v2 square minus v1 square, which will be 2mgr. Now m and m get cancelled, so we will get v2 square minus v1 square is equals to 2gr. This is again very important relation we get that we can use later on in a certain equation. So in it, which equation we have to use? Already we have calculated. Equation D हमने यहाँ पे लिया हुआ है. Equation D is here. Equation D में T2 minus T1 minus 2mg is equals to V2 square minus V1 square है. So equation D becomes, we will substitute the values in equation D. तो equation D हमारा क्या हो जाएगा? Just we can see. So equation D becomes, equation D क्या है हमारा? T2 minus T1, we can write T2 minus T1 minus 2mg is equals to m by r in bracket v2 square minus v1 square. v2 square minus v1 square is यहाँ पे है, that is equals to 2gr. So we'll get 2rg, yeah, 2gr. It is the same thing. Some terms will get cancelled. No, nothing will cancel. Yeah, r will cancel. R and r get cancelled. So we'll get T2 minus T1 is it minus 2mg is equals to 2mg. Now T2 minus T1 will be 4mg. No, we are making some mistake. Yes, that is 2mg minus 2mg. Yeah, and here half mv2 square 2mgr, right? 2mgr. Yes, we have made one mistake. Just will rectify it as possible. Here this 2 will multiply with this 2, so it will be 4gr. So just I will correct it Now it will be 4 gr. So here also 4 gr, then 4 mg, and 4 mg plus 2 mg, that will be 6 mg. So we are getting T2 minus T1 as 6 mg, right? And as we have mentioned, when body just complete VCM, then tension at topmost position is 0. So we can write, since T1 is equals to 0, therefore T2 minus 0 is equals to 6 mg. So therefore T2 becomes 6 mg. And tension in the string is maximum when it is at lowest position, that is 6 mg. And at midway position, tension in string T3 is equals to 3 mg. We complete vertical circular motion. Thanks for watching this video.